Thank you very much, Wallace, and let's start by saying welcome to Tuks. From the first day of your registration, you are now a Tukkie, and can I claim that you will probably meet your future husband or wife here, and I'm already laying claim to when the children come. Where do they come to? Only Tuks. You saw here, Tuks off Niks. Right, so it's a very, very special time of your life when you start university, and many of us look back fondly to this time, and I hope that it's going to be such a special time for you. So a very, very warm welcome to all of our first years here, our top performers, our junior Tukkies. We are so excited to welcome you. To us, it's always a highlight in the university calendar when we welcome our first years. I also need to congratulate each and every one on you because you have done exceptionally well in the recent matriculation examinations. And we realize how much hard work and dedication that has taken to achieve these results. You've been invited tonight because you qualify for one or more of the University of Pretoria's Achievement Awards, and you are one of a select few. To explain the few, to just give you some statistics, for those of you in maths, you'll like the numbers. For 2017, we had 38,569 applications from first years who wanted to come to the University of Pretoria, and we have been able to place only 8,500. So you are really unique in getting in at the University of Pretoria. So at tonight's function, we are going to announce the name of the Juniortukkie who achieved the best academic average in their final school year, and this student will receive a special award from Edulo. Then some of the other categories that we're going to make awards is the very prestigious Vice Chancellor's Discretionary Merit Awards. Now, this is really, really a handful of students. These students have at least an average of 90% plus. Many of them 95% average and plus in the matriculation. This is really, as someone said, the creme de la creme. And these students will qualify for a bursary and a letter from the Vice Chancellor of congratulations of over 130,000 Rand, of which will be spread as follows: 70,000 Rand in the first year, and thereafter 30,000 and 30,000. We are also going to arrange for you to meet and have tea with the Vice Chancellor. Then we have also Vice Chancellor's Special Awards, and there is 373 of these awards. And these awards go to our top equity students who all receive an award of 10,700 Rand, which will appear on your accounts and is based on your grade 11 final examination results. We then have our grade 11 Empowerment Week 2015 awards, and there are 30 of those awards. You're all most welcome. Find a spot to sit. And these awards go to the top 30 Juniortukkies who've attended the grade 11 Empowerment Week in 2015, and they will each receive an award of 15,000 based on their average percentage obtained in the grade 12 final examinations. Then there's the awards that go to the grade 12 preparation conference, and here 3 students each won an award to the amount of 25,000 at a lucky draw that took place on the very last day of the grade 12 preparation conference in October 2016. This conference is held to equip our Juniortukkies for the coming matriculation exams. Then we have our grade 12 DUX scholars, and there is 129 of those awards. Now, most of the schools that you come from have DUX learners, and there are several DUX awards. There's one for culture and one for sport, and these are only for the academic DUX scholars. So 129 means from 129 schools, the top academic performer is here at UP. And that an achievement award is an amount of 7,500. Obviously, as an individual, you could qualify for a number of these awards. Then we have the Juniortukkie Lifestyle Award, and here is 3 awards. The top Juniortukkie first year, who's obtained the highest percentage in the grade 12 final examination, receives a Juniortukkie award to the value of 6,000, while 2 other students will each receive 3,000 rand. And I think it's notable at this point in time to say that sitting amongst you is one of our students who have achieved 100% in the matriculation exams in maths, 100% in physical sciences, and 100% in life sciences. There are also amongst you some of the top performers in their provinces, not only the Gauteng province, I think Mpumalanga, as well as some of the other provinces also sitting amongst you. Then UP has achievement awards that we offer to our UP first year students that is based on their academic average percentage that they've obtained in the final year examination. And the academic average percentage is based on a formula that we use to allocate funding in the university. So there's 2 categories, and it's important that you understand the category. On the one side is the category for students in the faculty engineering, built environment and IT technology, as well as the students in the faculty of natural and agricultural sciences. For those students who have achieved more than 75% or more, they, based on their grade 12 final examinations, they will qualify for an achievement award. And then the students in all of our other UP faculties who's attained more than 80% or more in their final examination, they will also qualify for an achievement award. So that's a long list of achievements, and I hope you've kept track of what you might qualify for, and all of these things will appear on your student account. I'm hoping that you are all very familiar and comfortable with ClickUp, which we call it ClickUp, but it's actually Blackboard, and everything that happens and that you need to know is on ClickUp. So really I need to urge you to regularly go and visit ClickUp. But tonight is about recognition, but not only about recognition of your achievements. We also use this as an occasion to give you some very important and valuable information about the university. And we are also going to spend some time talking to you about all of the other activities other than academics that you might be interested in. So there's presenters who's going to talk about sport, and you do know about all the Olympic medals that the University of Pretoria brought back for South Africa, and we're hoping that there's some medalists sitting here amongst you as well. And there's a lot to do on art. There's choirs, and there's an orchestra, and there is really a lot of things to do in culture. There is also a wonderful list of services available to you: health services, psychological services, mentoring services, study skills, and various kinds of support available to you. And we're going to just discuss some of these with you. We believe that we want to produce good citizens who are balanced and responsible leaders, and that means that it's not just good enough to look after the academics. We also want you to be well-rounded and to become involved in leadership activities, sports activities, and so forth. I need to emphasize, however, that it is all about balance, and the balance must always veer substantially on the side of academics. Now, I'm preaching to the converted, I know, but I have had instances where by June we still have students who think they're busy with RAG. Not a good idea. So remember here that the main reason why you are at the University of Pretoria is to pursue your dream of your future career. And that means that you sometimes will have to say no and sit behind your books. So we've done a lot of research on the throughput and the success of our students. In your orientation week, you've been exposed to the idea of fly at UP, and it's not the same as fly SAA. This is a fly at the finish line is yours, which means that you are an incoming cohort, and we want all of you to graduate together as a cohort in the minimum period of time. For most of you, 3 years. But for those of you in engineering, 4 years, or those of you in medicine, 6 years, but we want you to finish in the minimum period of time. So I think that it is extremely important that you finish your degrees as soon as possible. It saves you a lot, and your parents, a lot of unnecessary expenses, and it places you in the market to earn a salary as soon as possible. So, before we continue, I also want to just plant a little seed tonight, and we'll start watering it early on. You are our top performers, so you're starting off your career now in first year. But I'm a great believer in it's never too early to start thinking beyond your first year and your undergraduate degree. So you all have dreams that you are pursuing. Some of them will be in professional degrees, and it's never too early to start thinking about postgraduate degrees, honors and masters and doctorate degrees, and to start gaining information, talking to lecturers, and so forth, doing your homework. So I think it's important. You can never start too early with your planning of your postgraduate studies. A little bit of something about the University of Pretoria. The University of Pretoria is this year 109 years old. We started in 1904 with 35 students and 2 professors, and I think 3 or 4 lecturers, and I'm sure the lecturers thought that they were overworked. As you come in the main gate in Roper Street, you will see that there's a little cottage house on your side as you come in, and that is actually called Roosmaryn. And that's exactly where the University of Pretoria started in 1904. What is interesting is that a few decades ago, the alumni of the university raised funds, and they literally moved this house that was standing in Skinner Street, brick by brick, to the University of Pretoria. So we're so privileged to have that house where everything started on the campus. Now, can anyone tell me where does the word tuks come from, of tukkies? Where, anyone, do you know? Tukkies, waar kom die woord tukkies vandaan? Yes, there. Yes, thanks, that's right. Waar kom tuks vandaan? When the university started, it started as the Transvaal University College. And at that point in time, the degrees were awarded by what is now today UNISA, and we were a college who worked with UNISA. And then subsequent to that, we became an independent university. But that is where the tuk, from the tukkie and the tuks comes from. It comes from Transvaal University College. So, I think the important thing that I would like to say to you is that this is really a wonderful time in your life. There is so many opportunities, and I think that it's important that you decide what you want to participate in. There's wonderful opportunities to develop your leadership abilities. Remember to focus on the finish line and to finish on time. So let me conclude by saying, I hope that you enjoy the evening with us. We are exceedingly proud of you. Your performance has been exceptional. We're so glad, excited that you have decided to join Tukkies. And I hope that you're going to enjoy the evening with us. And the last word is, I hope that in 3 years' time, some of you 4 years' time, I normally do the hoods on the graduation, that I will be putting the hood around your neck as you get your degree. Enjoy the evening with us.